Hey guys, I am going to go ahead and go. Oh, what do I have? My makeup. I'm going to go ahead and go over the place value instructions and directions so that those of you that want to watch the video and then you can complete the work now instead of being overloaded next week. I'm sorry, but I think it was really worth it that we learned how to play Kahoot. Justin, I'll figure out how to get that set up so that you can see everything a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to share my my document camera. Oh, not there. There it is. All right. Let me make sure it's focused. Get focused for us, Mr. Document Camera. There it is. Okay. So when you are talking about place value and ways to write a number, there are three ways that we're going to talk about. There is standard form. That one's the easiest. That just means how you normally see it. For example, 18, 236. Those are standard form. Okay. Then you have word form. And this is how you say it. Okay. This is how you say it. So for example, this number right here, we say 18. For this number right here, we say 236. Not putting an and here. Okay. Do not put the and there. If you say 236 in math, and actually means decimal. So we don't want to add a decimal there. Okay. So you have standard form. You have word form. And then you have expanded form. Now, why I thought I could draw the cute little thing before I wrote it, I have no idea. Okay, expanded form. This means you write the value of each number, each digit, and add it all up. Okay, so for example, on this one right here, 18, what is the value of the one? Well, it's worth 10, right? What's the value of the digit 8? Well, it is worth 8. That is expanded form. So if you look at 236, what's the value of the 2? 200. The value of the 3? 30. And the value of the 6 is 6. That's expanded form. So this is why it was important when we were talking about what places each digit in and what's its value. Because when you go to write the expanded form, you need to know the value. And this might seem kind of silly right now, but when you go up in higher math, you're going to need to understand all of this. And word form is important because when you go to read a word in public, don't you want to get it right? I do, right? So that is standard word expanded. Okay, so let's practice with a little bit harder. Okay, if I say 4,326, let's do standard form first. 4,326. 4,326. Word form will be exactly how I'm saying it. 4,000 300 26. This does not have to be in a column. If I had room on a piece of paper, I would write it all out. Okay. No commas needed, no ands, no anything. Okay. So then if we get to expanded form, the value of the 4,000 plus 300 plus 20 plus 6. Ran out of room. Okay. So what if we have a 0 thrown in there? That will throw us off sometimes. So let's write the standard form of 9,045. 9,045. But we can't leave it like that. You have to have a digit in every single place, right? So that means we have to put a 0 here. 9,000, no hundreds, 45. 9,045. So when we write the word form, 9,045. You don't put anything having to do with the hundreds. You don't put 0 hundreds or anything like that. Now, the expanded form, you get to leave it out just like you did with the word form. Standard form is the only one where you have to include it. So what's the value of the 9? 9,000 plus, that's a comma, not a period, nothing, plus 40 plus 5. Okay? So that is standard word expanded. So let's talk a little bit more about the word form real fast, and then I'm going to turn it this way so I have a little bit more room, and then we'll call it a day. So when you are reading words, so it's word form, it's how you say it, which means it's how you read a number. Okay. And in third grade, you should have gone up to at least 1,000. Okay. You might have gone higher depending on your school, but it should have at least been 1,000. Okay. So we're going to do that today. Okay. So let me show you first. Hold on. This is what I like to do. This is how I teach my kiddos. I think of it like a train. Okay. Every train car has 3 seats. Okay. So every car has 3 seats. Every car has to be divided by a comma, because we could keep going, right? I'm not going to draw the whole picture, but it keeps going. Okay. So this right here is the ones place, the tens place, and the hundreds place. This train car is called the ones car. Okay. Over here, you have the thousands car. This is all going to make sense in a minute. Then you have thousands. I'm not going to write it all out because I'm running out of room. 10,000s and 100,000s. Okay. Do you notice that ones, the first place, is the name of the car? Thousands, name of the car. And if I told you this place was millions, what do you think the name of this car is? Millions, exactly. When you run into a comma, you have to say the name of the car. Is there a comma after this one? No, there is not. So you never have to say ones. You don't have to name that car. You just say the number. So the trick to saying big numbers is that you say the number that's in the car, followed by the name of the car, the number in the car. You don't have to say the name of the car. Okay. So let's just start off with 5,392. So we look at this car. So if this is its own car, what number is in it? 5. What does the comma tell us to say? Thousands. What is in this car? 392. We don't have to say anything at the end. So 5,392. Okay. So we could keep practicing that, right? But let me go ahead and show you what that means if we build on this car. Okay. That's what you will see in 4th grade. All right. What if I said, that's my number? So it's a big number like this. So that 4 is in the 100,000s place. The 1 is in the 10,000s place. The 5 is in the thousands place. And did you guys notice this is ones, thousands, but then it's tens, 10,000s, hundreds, 100,000s. And you can follow that pattern on every car. So once you kind of learn the thousands car, adding millions, billions, trillions, all that is easy. Okay. But let's try Miss Spouse route. Okay. So if we say the car, say the, oh, not the car, say the number in the car, and then say the car. So 415,392. 415,392. So looking down here, 415,000, that's what the comma is, 392. And that's how you read words. And that's why you learn the word form when you're studying place value. Okay. Does that sound good? All right. Until next time.